Hello, welcome to our presentation on Sorcerers versus Ghosts.
Here's our team.
Hi, I'm Angela.
Hello, I'm Zoe.
Hello, I'm Rachel.
Hi, I'm Avneet, and our mentor Jacob is also part of the team.
Our project, why and how the game came about.
What we've created over the past month is a tower defense game in the Unity game development engine called Sorcerers versus Ghosts.
Our inspiration for the development of this game came from our favorite childhood games. We hoped to develop a game that was not only unique in its genre, but also included all the elements that we found made games entertaining.
The objective of the game is to protect the scroll from the ghosts. Sorcerers are placed around the scroll to ward off the ghosts. Our game is unique because of its layout and unique story. Unlike most tower defense games, we incorporated a level system that gives the game an achievable objective.
Our drafting process. Our basic idea was a tower defense game that involved magicians protecting magic scrolls in a tower and ghosts trying to get the scrolls. We sketched out different possibilities and finalized our game idea by meeting with the members.
Communication: Slack, Trello, Google Meets, and GitHub.
Slack was used as the main method of communication with the mentor. Important information and additional material was also sent through Slack.
We used a Trello board to allocate responsibilities and tasks within our group. By separating the task cards to different people, we could work the most efficiently, as each group member always had a task on hand.
Google Meets were used for weekly meetings along with additional team meetings. Working simultaneously and discussing certain issues became easier when everyone was in the call. The most useful aspect of Google Meets was the present option that allows screen sharing.
We used GitHub to merge code. GitHub made it easy for us to code individually, but still see everyone else's changes, making collaboration easier. GitHub also made version control easy, with the History tab, so that if anything went wrong, we could always go back to an earlier version of the file.
Creating our game.
I drew art assets for our game using Procreate, aiming to capture a cute yet magical aesthetic so our game looked perfect. By drawing the art assets ourselves, we could pinpoint exactly what we wanted our game to look like.
The script to spawn the ghosts was created by keeping track of the current wave and the time interval. Additionally, 4 booleans were used for the 4 locations the ghosts should spawn, and they were instantiated by creating game objects rotated to face the direction the ghosts were spawning from. The ghost number was then incremented, and once the ghosts reached the max ghosts for that wave, it would reset and prepare for the next wave.
The UI, or the user interface, not only focuses on implementing various stylistic choices of UI elements, such as the font and color of buttons, but also on the flow of the game. The code above controls various buttons throughout the game. The pause game class considers the visibility of the pause menu and controlling time in the game upon pressing the pause button. The 2 other classes navigate through the game. Similar scripts are implemented throughout the game to control basic features like this, for example, the settings menu.
The Sorcerer health code was primarily centered around a simple if statement that is triggered when the ghost hitbox collides with the Sorcerer hitbox. When the hitbox on the ghost collides with the empty game object attached to the Sorcerer, health is taken off of the Sorcerer. If the Sorcerer's health is below or equal to 0, the Sorcerer dies.
In order to place Sorcerers, a simple box collider triggered with a mouse click, which then instantiated a Sorcerer prefab over the open spot object. As long as there was no existing Sorcerer on the spot already, the gold was then reduced from the player's bank and a sound is played.
In order to shoot the ghosts, we first calculated the bullet position. Next, if the bullet reaches the target position, it will reduce the health bar by the bullet's damage. Once the health reaches 0, the ghost will be destroyed.
For the ghost health, the max health variable was used to store the ghost's original health. Then, the current health is used to track the remaining health. The health bar sprite was then scaled to match the current health of the ghost.
To upgrade the Sorcerers, first when the box collider is clicked, the spot is checked to verify that there is a Sorcerer on that spot. This then calls the method increaseLevel, which replaces the current Sorcerer with the next level of Sorcerer, changing the image and the damage that it does.
Here is our final game, including sound effects, and how it would look on a mobile phone setting.
Important lessons: working as a team and learning new things.
During this internship, we learned how to collaboratively work together to code a large project as a team. Although it was slightly difficult to communicate virtually, the communication tools online were extremely helpful. We learned how to adjust our time schedules based on each other's availability. We will apply these skills in all of our future endeavors. Additionally, this project could not be completed without the guidance of our mentor. We would like to give one last thank you to our mentor for helping us throughout this game development journey.
We learned many amazing things throughout this month, including how to use Unity and build a game, coding in C#, using GitHub as a tool to share and merge code, and how to debug and fix errors in code. But most importantly, we learned collaboration and how to create a finished product.
Plans for the future.
In the future, we would like to add more levels, add different classes of towers besides sorcerers, add different classes of enemies, add advertisements, and upload our game to the App Store or Google Play Store.
Here is our contact information.
One last thank you to Code Labs for an amazing opportunity. Thank you to everyone for attending our presentation.